Hello everyone, welcome to Indian Polity Mastery. In this video, we are going to discuss about Dominique Lapierre. You might have heard about him, Dominique Lapierre. He was a well-known writer and an author of several books. Prominent works were actually given by this personality. Let us try to understand more about him. Dominique Lapierre was born on July 30th, 1931. That means before the independence. And he was awarded the Padma Bhushan in the year 2008, a well-renowned award given by the Indian government. And he spoke Bengali fluently. That means he has a very good understanding regarding one of the Indian languages, Bengali. And Bengal was one of his area of influence also. Why? Because he established the City of Joy Foundation in Kolkata. So what was the objective of the City of Joy Foundation? To rescue children suffering from leprosy. So very important to understand that he has given enough contribution to the social service field. And apart from the social service area, he was a well-known author. He was a well-known author of the best-selling books like The Freedom at Midnight, The City of Joy, and an investigative account of the Bhopal gas tragedy. These three works are actually connected with India. Why? Because The Freedom at Midnight, it actually talks about or describes about the partition of India. The City of Joy, which actually talks about the life of people in Kolkata, and also the investigative account of the Bhopal gas tragedy is clearly describing the gas tragedy incident happened in Bhopal. His famous work, The Freedom at Midnight, he was actually co-written with Larry Collins, and which chronicled India's struggle for independence and the terrible humanitarian disaster of partition. So as we all know about partition and how it has actually influenced the country, both the countries, the India and Pakistan, it was clearly depicted in his work, The Freedom at Midnight, and is the most well-known Lapierre's writings focused on India. Very, very important. So if you look at his writings and his contribution towards the Indians, one of his best contribution or one of his best work that is actually associated with the nation India or the country India is The Freedom at Midnight. So it's a very important work. And he has authored 6 books with American Larry Collins. He co-written 6 books with Larry Collins, which actually translated into 30 languages and sold more than 50 million copies. So now I think you can understand the value of a writer, because whatever works he has actually co-written with Larry Collins, you can see that it was actually translated into 30 languages, and also it has actually sold more than 50 million copies. So it's very important to understand the value of a writer and author here. Now let us understand the important works of Dominique Lapierre. So the novels written by him are The Fifth Horseman, The City of Joy, Is New York Burning? Very important novels. Not only these novels, there are a lot of other works. I am just taking some of the important works related to the history and also some of the novels. So when it comes to history, he wrote about Is Paris Burning? Oh Jerusalem, Freedom at Midnight, which is actually associated with our country, and also 5 Past Midnight in Bhopal, the epic story of the world's deadliest industrial disaster. So Bhopal gas tragedy is actually described in this work. 5 Past Midnight in Bhopal. These are the 2 important works when it comes to history, which actually influence the life of Indians. And Freedom at Midnight, as a civil service aspirant also, we need to understand about it. Whatever the events that actually happened in association with the partition, it is clearly mentioned in this particular work. Now let us discuss about one of his most important work, that is The Freedom at Midnight. So what is the essence or what is the crux of this particular work? It clearly describes the final years of British Raj in India. So what was the situation when Britishers were leaving India? So that was clearly depicted in this particular work. The reaction of the princely states towards independence. As we all know that India was actually divided into various political divisions. More than 550 princely states were there. So what was their reaction to this independence? So that is clearly mentioned here. It also explains the life of the princess, the Indian princess during that time period, the luxury life led by the Indian princess during that time period. And most importantly, it describes the partition of British India into two countries or two dominions, that is India and Pakistan, and the problems associated with it. Our country has witnessed the most dangerous situation during this particular time period. A lot of bloodshed happened during this time period because already there was communal riots going on between the Muslims and Hindus, and the Muslim leaders under the leadership of Muhammad Ali Jinnah were demanding a separate nation for Muslims called Pakistan. So when the situation was not controllable for the leaders, the British leaders, they actually come up with a plan called partition plan. Okay, Cyril Radcliffe, who actually draw a line between India and Pakistan, which is also known as Radcliffe Line, which actually led to the partition of India and Pakistan. But in this work, it describes what happened during that time, the communal riots, the problems that are actually associated with the migration of people from India to Pakistan, from Pakistan to India. All those things are actually covered in his work. And that is why this work is very, very important for us. It is very prominent for us. Okay, and why Dominique Lapierre is getting more prominence now? Because at the age of 91 he died. Okay, recently at the age of 91 he died. So now we are actually remembering his contribution towards the Indian society and also to the Indian literature. I hope you got some idea regarding the contribution of Dominique Lapierre to Indian society. A happy news for all of you. The Indian Polity Mastery is giving an offer for the advanced membership. The offer is the entire membership is available at rupees 2,999, but the original price is 14,999. Only in this month of December we are having this offer. Okay, please grab this opportunity. So what all things are actually covered in this particular offer? One, weekly webinar on current affairs, static topics and exam preparation. And apart from that, the entire syllabus of the Indian polity is covered in this particular membership. And how it is actually covered, with more than 300 videos, it is covered. Not only videos, the notes are also provided for the entire courses. So what are those courses? One, how to prepare for the civil services examination, overview of the Indian Constitution, history for Indian polity, foundation for Indian polity, union, state and citizenship, fundamental rights, DPSP and fundamental duties, president, governor, vice president, prime minister, chief minister, council of ministers, parliament and state legislature, Indian judiciary, local self-government, amendment, constitutional and non-constitutional bodies, previous year's prelims questions from 2013 to 2021, then the mains questions from 2013 to 2021. So all this information is actually covered in this membership program. So grab this opportunity. The offer is only available in the month of December. Now it is available at 2,999. All the details are given in the description. You can go click on the link, check the website and grab this opportunity.